Hello everybody, this is AK. I'm back. So I've not been active when it comes to producing videos for a while because some of you might remember that I have a large planter in my apartment, and I've tried planting various kind of plants right over the years. And a few years ago, I decided to plant lime plants, right? So I was careful to make sure that I got seeds from a dwarf variety of lime plants, because if we're not careful, and we might end up with a lime tree. And I don't think my planter can accommodate a tree. So, and I've been tending to the plants for more than 3 years. I think it's almost 4 years maybe, and they've never flowered before. They've never flowered. So I thought to myself, just bad luck lah. I got some lime plants that don't flower, and some people told me that some they tried planting lime before, and even 5 6 years their plants have not flowered. So I was pleasantly surprised when I found that my lime plants have flowered. Right, one morning, flowered, and not only that, there are a couple of fruits. So and I don't know how I didn't see those fruits. Yeah, it must be because I was so disappointed with the plants that I wasn't paying too much attention. But anyway, after I saw the flowers and the fruits, I was so happy. I spent quite some time taking full photos, and for many days after that, I became more attentive when it comes to gardening. And I jokingly said to some people, it's like, a mother-in-law who's very unhappy with the daughter-in-law because no babies after so many years, and suddenly the daughter-in-law is pregnant, and the mother-in-law now fusses over the daughter-in-law the time of making sure that she's well taken care of. It's something similar, So I've been spending a lot more time gardening, tending to the plants, and snipping away pests and leaves which are diseased and stuff like that. So anyway, very long-winded. That's just an update of what has been taking up a lot more of my time. Then of course there's gaming. And I'm also taking longer walks in the evenings, for my health. So let's get straight to the point then. I know I say that after it was such a roundabout, convoluted talking to myself. So even though I've not produced any videos, I did publish 2 blog posts in the last few days, short blog posts. One is regarding my investment in Sabana REIT and how I think the internalization process is a bit painful compared to Creases Retail Trust many years ago, which also internalized the manager. Right. So I said, for the record, I did not vote for the internalization of the manager. For Sabana REIT, I sat on the fence. Right. I was just, whatever the majority wants, and okay, I just go along, I knew that the internalization process would be costly, because it costs quite a lot of money in the case of Creases Retail Trust. If I'm not mistaken, it's like almost $30 million to buy out the manager and all that kind of thing. But the whole process was quite smooth, right? I think partially because the REIT sponsor suggested the internalization themselves, right? So it was not a demand made by activist investors, right? And it was suggested by the sponsor because they wanted to unlock value, right? Because the Creases Retail Trust unit price was severely undervaluing the trust, right? So Anyway, after the internalization process, sometime later, the entire REIT was bought out, right, by a institutional investor at a premium to valuation. So I don't know whether internalization process played a big part in unlocking value or not, but I am inclined to think that it did, right, play a part in unlocking the value. And so I made some money, right, from Creases Retail Trust, but oh dear, it's noisy. Then I published another blog post earlier today is regarding the T-bill and what I'm doing with my funds that came back from Sabana REIT, right? So I'll leave a link in the description box below as well to that blog post in case you want to read it, right? I can't say too much now because it's a bit noisy here at my apartment because they are doing some repainting and repair works outside. So that's all for now. So now if AK can do it, so can you. Bye bye.